New car incentives are back. Heck, even used car incentives. We're seeing some stuff start to come up. That being said, Dad, there is a lot of deception. And quite frankly, the price is never actually the price that you see in an advertisement when you go into a car dealership. I thought we'd break down 2 ads that were sent in to us.
Yeah.
They literally just came out.
Okay.
Let's break down the small print and help explain why. For example, on this 2023 Kia Forte,
Yes.
LXS, 36-month, 10,000 mile a year lease, 2804 due at signing. It's only $159 a month. That sounds incredible.
Oh my God. And for somebody out there that has, I don't know, $3,000 and can only afford a monthly payment of $159, I think you'd be jumping on the public transportation to get there in a heartbeat to go get that car.
Is the price actually $159 a month?
Well, you have a few more dollars you probably need to come up with.
All right, let's look at the fine print, Dad. It says 36-month lease offer based on 2804 due at signing. Okay,
Yes.
That makes sense. Includes first month's payment.
Okay.
$1,995 down payment.
Okay.
$650 bank fee, $0 security deposit.
Sure, not a problem. Here's where we're going to start getting into an issue.
Tax, tag, destination, and DMV fees additional.
Oh my God. So whatever the sales tax is, whatever the tag fees are, title and registration fees for this location, the destination charge. Oh, that's freight to get it from the manufacturer. And I don't know what it is on a Kia, but let's just guess it's around $1,195. And then DMV fees. Let's say the DMV fees are, I don't know, $400.
Yeah.
So $1,200, $400, that's $1,600 plus tax so say it's another $1,800, $1,900. So let's do the math. $2,800 plus $1,800. That's all you need to come up with is $4,600. And then at $4,600 down, you can actually be driving that car maybe for $159 a month.
And to be very clear, we've done plenty of videos on why you should not put money down on a lease. So go check that video out.
Yes.
We've got plenty on how to lease, how to negotiate a lease. This is an example of what not to do, but it's an example, Dad, of actually the ads to get people in the door and get people interested. This entire page is full of them.
And here's the trick that your mind plays on you. And this is what they're counting on. Your mind sees 2023, a Kia Forte LXS 36-month, 10,000 mile a year lease, just 2804 due at signing, and only that's what your brain sees. That's all your brain sees. The fine print, the small print, the print that's in 8-point font as opposed to 60-point font in the headline or whatever. Your brain is not going to see that fine print. That's just the way our minds work. The mind sees the good stuff.
Dad, that's just how size works. If it's so tiny and it's at the bottom. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
we get fixated on that monthly payment, but this is a perfect example of the deception.
Looking for a car? Look no further than join YAA.com. Go check out the cars listed there. There's no BS, no lead gen forms, no anything. Just cars.
Folks are sending us these emails that are coming in all the time right now. We've got Pohanka, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram of Salisbury. They sent out this email to their list. They've got 0% financing offers on the Jeep Compass, on the Jeep Renegade, on a Ram 1500, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Going to scroll all the way down, Dad, to the small print. Let's read it together. All prices exclude taxes, title, license, and dealer processing fee of $499. So again, when you go in and you say, hey, it said the price was this, the offer was this, that is not actually what the price will be, correct?
That's correct. Because you're going to have to pay your taxes, your title, your license fees, and in the state of Maryland, and Salisbury's in Maryland, a $499 processing fee. So all that will add a couple $1,000. But assuming you do all that, you can get the 0% financing for the maximum amount of months that it is. And most of these, it was
36 months or 48
months. Yes.
And these examples, I love this. These examples all assume that you put 10% down.
Well, yes, but it shouldn't matter. What the
10% down is going to make that a monthly payment seem lower in the ad.
But here's the real key, and bless them because they did put it in bolder print. Not all buyers will qualify. Okay, so you need to have a particular credit score to qualify. You have to be, my guess is, very top tier, and anything below top tier, it's going to be at a higher rate.
Do you have a rule of thumb for us, Deb? Because these ads, we're going to see a lot of them, especially in the holiday season here. I mean, I'm not necessarily saying Toyotathon's going to be around, but Toyotathon very well may be around. We're going to see these ads. They're going to be enticing. We're going to go into the dealership. Is there a number we should have in mind? Is it 5%, 10%? Should we just be adding on a certain amount to whatever the monthly payment is they're advertising, or the sale price they're advertising? What's the rule of thumb?
Anytime you see in an ad the amount down, you always need to add your state taxes, title, registration, and typically destination charges. So when Mini used to have these lease deals and it was $2,500 or $2,499 down, I used to tell people you need to add another $3,000 to that, between the taxes, to this, to that. It just, because, well, in the state of Maryland, on a lease,
I know.
They tax the full amount. So yeah, I mean, if you see something, just double it. If you double what the down is, you'll be pretty close to what it really ends up being.
Wow.
Yes.
And that also applies in general when we're talking about why you should negotiate the out the door price, not get so fixated on these numbers. Is that out the door price is probably going to be 10% higher than whatever the sale price was, because you're adding in all these other pieces.
Yes.
You're never going to see an ad that includes all that, because you're never going to click on it. This is unfortunately part of the deception that gets folks into the door at a dealership, and then ultimately I didn't get the keys back to my trade. They kept me there. I ended up buying the car. I didn't mean to. Just be more knowledgeable before you even step foot. When you see the ad, think twice, double the numbers, which is mind-boggling to me, and then you'll be in better shape.
Yeah. And that way, if it turns out that it's a little less than double, you're going to figure you're ahead.